Welcome, one and for all is one. Limelight in the twilight. Well, hello, Sagittarius. Saggy, you're up. I've already meditated upon your symbol, your energy, and your element. There we go. Well, let's get into your energy, shall we? I think we shall. How you doing, Sagittarius? These are the decks that I've chose for your reading. It's how I start the message during my meditation upon your energy and your sign. Towards the end, I shake the decks, and when I feel it, I flip them, and this is what begins the reading. What can you expect from me after that? Past, present, and future energy. Okay, the past, recent past, whatever's transpired leads us up to this current moment that we share, which in turn leads to what's coming in. Okay? All right, Sag, here we go. You got the Queen of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. In the Thoth Tarot, you have the Truce card. This is the Four of Swords in the traditional. You have Willpower, Buffalo, and Unexpected Storm. Who else got that? Gemini got that. So maybe a Gemini is significant to you or not. A Taurus could be as well. But I see you hard at work, Sagittarius. Okay, you've mastered your craft. Whatever it is that you do it well. Okay? Perhaps with love. Or perhaps this is indicating a Cancer in your energy or in your recent past. Look, got the four again right here. This is the traditional. See? So I see you mainly focused on work. Okay. Something unexpected is coming in. But, just be like the buffalo with that, not the cow. Okay. When this happens with a buffalo and they get the storm upon them, they run through it. The cow, they're in the storm and then they run away from the storm and then they're still in it. While the buffalo's on the other side eating the lush, wet grass while the sun's coming out. Yeah? You got great willpower, Sagittarius, okay? Your alignment on the wheel is quite significant spiritually, wherever you're at with that, okay? It's some good fire energy to be in, my opinion. Okay, so your willpower has carried you through storms before, okay? And I don't think you run from them. I think you face them, okay? You go within, reflection and meditation, okay? Confirmed. And you face whatever it is. and not run from it. That's the initial message, Sag. I will bring out your oracle cards first, and then I'll bring out the tarot to bring in the past, present, and future energy. Animal Kingdom, second density consciousness. What do we have for Sagittarius? Animal energy, Sagittarius. Thank you. Dragonfly. Look, looks like my dragonfly. You might not be able to see it. Yep, there it is. Pretty similar. You might be seeing dragonflies, you know, and you may want to look up the meaning of that if it's significant to you. Okay. Otherwise, it's just a very wise and evolved insect, okay? The oldest, one of the primordial on the earth. Okay? Great evolution. Black egg on the bottom of the deck. Central sun behind the sun. The abyss. The primordial as well. Okay. Let's get your talisman. Divine Spirit, great light of the all. What's the talisman for Sagittarius? Hear my call. Sagittarius. Talisman. Thank you. The owl. See, I told you you held great wisdom and understanding. Learn the truth with the owl. Yeah, consciousness is moving very quickly, and, you know, we go up in the cosmos and get that, and then we bring it back down. We got to ground. We ground our energy. Okay, that grounding, however you ground to the earth, also cleanses the residual energy that we pick up from being around others and situations and whatever's going on, and grounding it removes a lot of that, and that's part of our process, or it can be part of your process. Okay, I call these the word tarot because there's aces in here and zodiac signs in here and stuff like that, and I just throw a bunch of them out and get a message. Okay, it gives another layer. To what could be going on. Excuse me. See, look at that. Ancestor guides. You got Pluto with transformation. Okay. Could be something around you that's triggering you, or maybe you're triggering somebody else and it's causing conflict, okay, with the path that you're on, okay? But you've had a breakthrough and epiphany in this, all this understanding and knowledge, okay? Applied knowledge over time, okay? Knowledge doesn't give us the wisdom. It's the applied knowledge that we continue to apply, and we begin to achieve wisdom. Wisdom over time equals power. And wield wisely, because that which gives it can easily take it away when we misuse any of that. Okay? So your ancestors are guiding you, okay, through this alchemical process. You could be meeting your twin, okay? Or maybe you already have. You're going through great transformation. There's that storm again. The ancestors are trying to inform you of this. Be on the lookout of whatever's around you, okay? Of what could bring this in. Or sometimes they're divinely orchestrated, okay? It's like the Tower card in the tarot. You could have great growth over the summer here, Sagittarius. I would hope the business of the world and what we got to do hasn't deterred you or distracted you from your path, because you got a lot of path cards here, okay? A lot of power. And, you know, if you did put it to the side for a minute, look at all these cards that we just talked about making it, you know, a priority again. So it could be either way. I don't know, but you know, Sag, you know if you're doing the great work, okay? Or if you put it to the side. But Pluto's like the, you know, the destroyer, Shiva. Great transformation. Cycles ending, cycles beginning. This is the Dioth card, number 13 in the tarot. And I'm saying it that way because they seemingly have a issue with that word on the 13 card currently. Yeah, that's your message, Sag, on the I like these word tarots, man. They really bring a layer that, you know, you've seen all the ascension and transformation cards that you had there a lot, you know, with the energies that came out for you here. Okay? You work hard at whatever you do, even that which you go after. Look at that trajectory, holding the globe. See, your foundation is firm, and you're taking this other wand and you're looking to see what or who you're going to bring in. If it's a person, it's going to be illuminated by the sun. You need to continue to go within. This is the third time we've seen this card, Sag. So it's either confirming and validating that you indeed are still doing this, or it's confirming to you 3 times in a row to return to this. Get in where you fit in. Could be a water sign or an earth sign. It's what we've seen so far. Okay. Divine Spirit, Great Light of the All. What is the message for Sagittarius? Hear my call. Past energy. Sagittarius. Let's get them out, Sag. Let's get a few of them out anyway. Tero. Terachi. Thank you. Sagittarius. Tero. See that new opportunity with an earth sign there? You see that? Tero. Terachi. What's the past energy for Sagittarius? Past energy, Sagittarius. I think something flipped over. I got to check, Sag, because it'll change messages. 4 cups at the bottom of the deck. Temperance, Page of Pentacles, and Two of Pentacles. Temperance is balance of the left and right hemispheres, okay? It's also the alchemical process. It's balanced and ordered equilibrium, and it's mixation, okay? You see the 1 foot on the land and 1 in the water, okay? It's balance, okay? And you could have been at this for a long time, as we've seen all the ascension cards, okay, and all the work cards of doing the spiritual path, okay? It's time to take the mixation process to the next level, okay, and walk it on down this path right here to the golden crown. You may not have reached the philosopher's stone or the final process in this, okay, but you're at a point to where the mixation part is over. You've already been through the negrito and the red and the white. It's time to move that forward down here to the sun. There's a golden crown within that sun right there, okay? I see that you made an offer, okay, to somebody, and they just couldn't make a decision on, maybe you or somebody else, or maybe they juggled you, okay? Could be an air sign, could be any sign. This could be you with the clouds lowering, and you got clarity on whatever this is in the past, okay? On exactly what it is. What it is, I don't know. But the wheel, she's a turning. And see, Spirit here, this might have left you feeling some kind of way. You're like, all this past, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Look at that. See? Spirit's like, hello, I got this cup for you. Okay? See it? Maybe you chose something here in the past. And yeah, not so much. Tens are 1 though, Sag. Finito. It's over with. Coupled with the universe. Cycles ending, cycles beginning. New opportunity. This could be the truth. Spirit and Christopher could be telling you the truth. Okay? This air sign could have been a Aquarius, okay, that left you feeling some kind of way, caused this tower moment. Huh? Or whoever this was in the past, man, wasn't really strategic, okay? You peeped it, but tried to practice deception with you. Something like that, Sag. Out of all that, something in the past surely hit you, and if it didn't, if it's not your reading, well, I guess I'll catch you in the next one, but, I just read the energy, sis, bro, sis, okay? I just read the energy of the cards, man, okay? So, what's coming in for you in the current energy? See, remember, we've seen this 3 times, okay? Look, 2 of Cups again. You could be so fed up with the past that maybe you don't even want a relationship, okay? And you're totally poured into work, because there's the 8 of Pentacles again. You could not see what Spirit is trying to bring to you, okay? Need to go within, Sag. Go within. If this is what you want. If it's not that, this can be business partnership. It can be, this is the first 10 degrees of Cancer, okay? Is where this card's at. So Could be a Cancer. Go within and reflect. Maybe you see it, maybe you don't. I see you really consumed with work. But judgment's being called, man. It's just in order for you to get this, okay, to walk this cup forward. If you're trying to bring in a person, otherwise, if it's anything else, home, business, work, whatever, okay, you're being asked to move it forward. Maybe you've been considering doing something else. Maybe you could get a promotion if you're content and happy at your job. Something like that. Okay, we're going to bring in the current energy with the crows. Ace of Wands. You got your eye on somebody? Or are you just really good with your imagination and bringing in that which you desire through your manifesting ability? Cancer again. Well, I was kind of flip-flopping with what sign it could be, but I got to go with the water sign. It could be anybody, though. We see them all, man. We see them all. Okay, so it could be anybody, Sag, but that's just what I'm calling. You know, don't forget about if you're doing this, it doesn't apply to you. If you're doing all these 6 cards of all, higher consciousness, keep doing that. Keep doing it, okay? Keep going within. But if you're not, it's a reminder, okay? A serious reminder when you got like 6, 7 cards about, raising consciousness and doing the great work, okay? To not get sidetracked trying to bring in your 10. Whatever complete and total fulfillment is for you. Abundance in all areas, abundance in health, abundance in wealth. Whatever the 10 looks like for you, Sagittarius. Okay? Got some fiery, passionate energy with the Ace of Wands. All aces hold all potentiality of that element and that suit. Every card in that suit of the fire is in that ace. It's all potentiality. That's all it is. Because it's closest to Kether, to the 1. Second time on finito and over with the 10 of Swords. There's Aquarius again. With the strategic or the deception, or maybe strategic deception. Perhaps from this kind of energy right here. Did you make an offer to the wrong one there? Huh? Maybe they juggled you? Deceived you behind your back? You had to make a choice about it? And it left you in your head. And they flew off, because this is the other Aquarius card. They flew off. Something like that? Something like that, Saggy? If I got the players wrong or the energy wrong, apply it to if the story's yours, okay? Apply it to that energy. What else in the current energy, Spirit? 10's a 1, Sag, okay? So it's finito. Whatever it is. Yeah, because see, you walked away. See that? This is the decision card, usually blindfolded, and they are, okay, of making a decision. And you did. You made the decision to walk away from those 8 cups. You called judgment on it, okay? And you're like, See ya. There's the number 13 card. This is the word they got a problem with. You magician, you. Don't fret, Sag. Don't sweat it. Hey, at least it looks like you found out pretty quick, hopefully. It's the way it looks by the cards and the energy. Hopefully you didn't get beat up too bad. I see you had to leave a lot behind. Oh, maybe you poured, 7 cups into it. Or 8 cups. But look, you still got 2 cups left, plus Spirit with the 4th one saying hello. Okay, so it's just part of it, Sag. Especially when you're a 9 trying to bring in your 10. The wheel, she's a turning. Okay? And it's turning in your favor, Sag. See? 4 cups. Spirit. Here you go. I got this for you. So you got your 3. Okay? And then you got your 2 from that. Your 5, 6. You're back at a 6 if you go back within and, keep listening to Spirit. This could be the truth, Sagittarius, or you got clarity on it already. One of the two. Christopher and Spirit's telling you like it is, or you yourself have already got clarity on it with the Queen of Swords right here. You already peeped it. And if that means you peeped it early, okay? Can't make it up. How many cards have been confirmed and repeated? When cards repeat, you know what that means? That's Spirit saying, I meant what I said. That's what that is. Sagittarius. Wow, you got me sweating, Sag. No joke. Okay, I'm sweating. I hope I'm on with your energy, man. If not, I'll catch you in the next one. There's the first 4 that we've seen. The Truce card, okay? And that's why I thought initially an Earth sign, okay? But they could be that High Priestess at a cusp of Capricorn and Aquarius, okay? They could be on that cusp. Yeah. Okay, Spirit, what's coming in for Sagittarius? What can they expect over the next week or two? Or maybe we can give them a little indicator here. You got a message for them, Spirit? Tarot. Tarachi. Tarot. Sagittarius, what's coming in? That one? Let me get them out, Sag. Yeah, see, you're ready. You're moving it on, man. You're ready to go play in that youthful energy, okay, of moving this forward. You could be moving towards. There she is right there. That came out. That was underneath the first card, okay? Lots of fire, Sag. You could have a lot of earth in your chart as well. So this is either an Earth sign or Cancer. Seen Cancer like 3 or 4 times. And then this Queen of Dis right here has showed her face a couple of times. Could be your star. Illuminated by the sun. 2nd time, Sagittarius. Remember, out of the first deck, the sun illuminating your star. Hot, fiery, passionate energy with the Ace of Wands. That's 2 aces if you're keeping track. Wow, Saggy. Meanwhile, you're still working hard. You're mastering and honing your craft. I'm not laughing at you, Sag. I can't believe the number of cards that repeat. Do you know the only other sign that has that? You can watch Chris Reck over at the Mental Pond, or me, or a couple other people. Cancer is the only other sign that I see get repeating cards like this. That's Spirit saying, I meant what I said. Yeah, man. Take the portal, Saggy. That's the portal of the aeon, okay? Otherwise, standing there without taking it, it's the pressure cooker, man. Yeah, man. You emperor, you, or empress. You got some powerful energy, man. You got me sweating. The wheel she's a turning. Judgment's been called on this past crap. You're still at a 9, looking to bring in a 10, working your ass off, okay? And you work hard and you want to go play hard. That's what this is right here, okay? And you got your eyeballs on maybe a couple, okay? With a couple, a Cancer or an Earth sign. Doesn't have to be a Cancer. Let's just say water sign, okay? You emperor or empress, you. Yeah, man. You're not sure which one to take. I don't know, Chris. I want them both. No, Sag. Well, unless you're polygamist, you know, I mean, but do you, boo-boo, or Bobo? Do you, man? Anything else for Sagittarius? There's one of your power cards, Sag. Strength card. 9 of Wands. It's the Wounded Warrior in the traditional deck, but in the Thoth Tarot, it's the Strength card. You see the wands? On the Strength card, they turn into arrows because this 9 is in your sign, Sagittarius. Looky, who might want to play Prince and Princess, huh? Huh? Maybe a new beginning with that Earth sign, if it's not that water sign. I had to throw it out there because she's right there peeping out, okay? But anyway, you see the balance? You got 4 here and 4 here. And in the Thoth Tarot, these are arrows representing you, okay? You got the balanced and ordered equilibrium of the sun and the moon and the sun. This is balance. It's heavy. It's a lot. But guess what, Sag? Apparently, you can carry it. And you might just carry it through with a new cycle here with the number 13 card showing up again. This could be the truth, Sagittarius. How many times have we seen the Ace of Swords? It's clarity for you. So you already got the clarity here, okay? And we've seen it like at least 3 times, right? At least. Spirit and Christopher's telling you the truth. And you also have clarity on what you want and what you don't want. We haven't seen the 10 yet, the 10 of Pentacles, but you're a 9. Understand, being in the 9, Sagittarius, okay? You're full and completely whole within yourself at the 9. This is pre-Empress energy, okay? We are complete and whole within ourselves. The other person only enhances us, or whatever it is you're trying to bring in for the 10, okay? It's only an enhancement, Sagittarius. Give me back my energy. Here you go, Sag. Limelight in the twilight. Powerful reading, Sagittarius. I'm sweating, man. I mean, I hope you heard the message. I'm not going to hash back over it because it's pretty clear, yeah? Limelight in the twilight. You plan on returning, Sagittarius? Consider hitting the bell and liking the video. Be good to yourself and others. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.